Hoi hoi.
And when you get it down, it throws away all of that and reveals itself.
Hoi hoi everyone.
Hi.
Hoi.
Hi.
How is everyone today?
I'm doing good.
That's good.
I
That's
can't
good.
complain.
I hope you guys are excited. I'm very excited for if I can actually find my stream for once. Aussie, hello, hi. Horizon, thank you.
I'm a mom. Hi.
Thank you. One more month. Also, Ruku, did you think of a name?
No.
You gotta think of a name, Ruku.
No.
Ruku's like, I don't want that responsibility.
Or is the name no?
No.
Okay. 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 Oh
It's
god.
gonna be soup, so you have miso and soup.
Miso is not my child. Miso
That
is
is
not my
playmate.
child. And thank you for the head pets. Aussie, you can pet Miso too.
Miso is not my child. Miso in the corner cries.
Miso is not my child. Miso protects me. You can do exclamation
children
mark
do.
Miso. No. No. No.
Yes.
Anyways, we're gonna be continuing Danganronpa today. And Horizon, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
I don't know why you would want to do that for 8 months, but thank you.
I say the same thing.
Oh, one moment, I gotta turn all you up. What happened to Discord? There we go. That's better. There we go, that's much better. Okay. Jim. It's been a while since we took a walk, so I thought we'd walk.
I wanna walk.
Meow.
That's not walking.
Meow.
Well, it's fast walking.
Yes,
That's full on sprinting down the hallway.
that's fast walking.
Don't run in the hallways, you damn children! Students these days don't have any respect.
Wow now, wow now, wow now, wow now.
Arya?
Yes, I know, I was stubbing out the smoke. We're here, hang on. Give me a second.
Hey!
At least it's authentic.
Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
I don't,
The Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here?
That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay?
You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you?
What? So, what if I did? What will you do?
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now, I'm gonna punish you again! This time, I won't leave anything to chance.
Kyoko?
Right. Do whatever you feel you have to do.
Speak my mic. You guys not hear that?
Hello?
Go back.
Nope.
What?
However. But before you do, let me just say one thing. Now, if you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right?
Huh? I lose?
Hey!
You? Explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
Because... Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the blackened and that executed, right?
Hey, what are you talking about?
Entertain, hello. Welcome, how are you?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because he never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
right,
And in response to that unexpected development,
indeed,
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
however,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery.
Alter ego.
You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
You're at 100% again, that's good to hear. Good,
Listen to
glad
me.
to hear that.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right?
And that means I lose. You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well,
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
Nope, I can't.
Don't just say that.
What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence.
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time I guarantee I'll find some.
You could wrestle a grizzly bear. I mean, don't test that out. Don't try to test that out. Please.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Do it.
That's right.
Don't do it.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only ever one absolute truth.
Now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. He would have had feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so you so love to inspire.
However,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
What the heck?
That's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
Huh?
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto.
Don't have a bear to wrestle, so I guess I won't. Okay then.
They would assume that you killed him because what he said is exactly right.
listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope.
Hey,
Of course, you can say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong.
Horizon, don't encourage them. No. Don't encourage. Don't do that.
No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice.
Kill go big brain. Yes.
So, what is this advice of yours?
Entertain the last person who tried to wrestle the bear got stabbed. A lot. With spikes. And then they died. Very painfully. I would not recommend wrestling this bear.
It's true.
To do Mokoro's trial over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final
time-
battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say?
A fair trial. One last showdown. In other words,
More minigames!
this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. What reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without any other word. Another word. I can read.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Bear pile on the enemy.
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So time for bear jokes.
Oh god.
Getting on board, he got bared. That's a missed opportunity there.
Now, what you've suggested might be plausible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys?
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right?
I love the music.
I don't know. What do you think, viewers?
Yeah, what do you think, viewers? I love the music so much.
We want Makoto death. We want Byakuya death.
And it would cause you unbearable despair, right?
At the threat of danger. True.
Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms.
Yeah, prepared.
I tried, okay? It's hard words. Will your hope win out? Or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain myself.
And let's have one final grisly showdown.
Arya is saying it's very, very difficult. He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here.
All the mysteries?
That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself!
then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you.
It's true.
That's a good one. That's one I've not heard
That's
before.
a good
That
one.
was a good one.
That's a good
That
one.
one was pretty unique.
Claps for qualify.
That one
Next.
qualifies.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we've been trying to do all along.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school,
You guys!
then you win. But if you can't do all of that,
We'll all face execution, right?
I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me?
Despair! Missed opportunity again. We are all we are as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
I honestly can't believe how this has all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify, verify one more thing. Do you remember the rule?
I've been good. I've been good, Entertain. How have you been? And hello, Selexia.
When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that, for sure.
hey,
So what?
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement.
You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that.
Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations. Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro...
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth?
Why'd you go quiet all of a sudden?
I'm done talking. I've got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would you?
Why so mad?
Whew.
He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone. Get out of here.
Okay, I'm going. I just... You're really gonna let me go?
Don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. It's super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair.
Hey. Come on, Makoto. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh my god, that laugh.
Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. I can hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us.
Yeah, true.
whew,
But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal.
But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from the final showdown, do they?
so
That makes sense.
They had no choice but to accept.
Huh?
because
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said.
So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
so
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right?
Yeah, they definitely said that.
listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right?
Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However,
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
in other words,
But think of it in another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult.
A reason?
so
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other.
They wanted to show the world.
it would seem
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that.
Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
Well, that's good, but we should do something together next week, Entertain. Just DM me. DM me. And hello, frog by the pond. Hello, sorry, I was taking care of something. My name is Star. I use she, her. We are on chapter 6, and we just started chapter 6. So they just crawled out of the garbage chute. So that is That is the answer to all of your questions, I believe. If you want to do exclamation DRVA, it'll tell you who these lovely people on screen are. Actually, I have to shout everyone out anyway. So we have Deadly. From left to right, we have Deadly, Ruku, Arya, and Horizon. And I am the star. The scuffed star. Where's my...
Star,
Yes?
you've got about Miso.
Oh, and Miso, yes. Miso is on top of my head. He's a slime. Miso understands though. Miso is the silent protector.
In other
The
words,
true protagonist.
The true protagonist.
So, the Mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world.
But why?
correct.
To prove a point, most likely.
Proof point.
Hey,
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept.
You talk about hope, right?
that's right.
And for those who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, the Mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, is the ultimate despair.
What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope. But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet... that same motivation is what led to the Mastermind revealing their weakness.
What?
In other words,
Because their goal was to broadcast this killing game to the world. The Mastermind has had to be more particular than it's reasonable about their own regulations. If the Mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least that's how those who are watching this would have seen it.
And that's why the masterminds couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer.
But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the Mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer.
And when that fact was exposed to on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It will only do the Mastermind harm to have it shown that they'd violated their own regulations.
But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge.
however,
Well, It's only thanks to you that we got that chance, because you believed in me, another path opened up.
Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue, because
Wrong.
you're an idiot.
In the end, though, couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. But it looks like I got it right. This time at least, I won the bet.
She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief.
To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time.
I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him.
Well, presenting a strong demeanor, I don't freaking know, is a fundamental
Demeanor.
part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd showed my uneasiness, that would have just made that much more uneasy.
Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time,
correct.
or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing.
You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on.
True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind.
Work together with everyone.
however,
Is that really possible?
Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to go find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? Meow. 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 Where are you going?
I don't know, I was looking to see. Oh, I have to go talk to Kyoko. I was seeing if there was anyone here.
I would guess the dinner hall.
What? Where is she?
Oh, no.
Eh?
Who are you looking for?
Kyoko. It said she was here.
One of the side rooms or the side passageways to the warehouse or something?
No, I looked there. Maybe they're in the dining hall. Everyone's always in the dining hall.
And suddenly, we were greeted with...
Skip
luck,
off
You again!
I just wanted to see how that would go.
Is he broken?
I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit.
Fuck off.
Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about.
I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief.
Is that Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto. Huh?
You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that? I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Just a manly tear though.
Horizon?
Sorry, I didn't forgot. Wait. What's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man. That seriously stinks.
It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog.
Get away! Choo! Choo!
And in a flash, my tears dried up.
Oh boy.
You stink! You rotten!
I'm telling you!
Rotten. Physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten.
Sorry, I was rolling around in the garbage for a while. That's a one way to put it.
I wouldn't have put it like that, but okay.
The smell is so smelly. Super smelly. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me.
I don't like that face.
Owen.
She seems happy for some reason.
Okay, I shouldn't have clicked on that.
You should have learned by now. Never click on Toko.
I shouldn't have clicked on Toko. I regret that. I regret so many things right now. That's just just gonna
So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Oh wow, a willing button from Star herself.
because I clicked on Toko. I shouldn't have done that. Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again.
And?
No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked.
So there weren't any new areas. Then where can we get to find new clues? Kyoko's key.
I still can't believe you survived.
Yeah, me neither.
Do you realize why it is you escaped execution?
It was alter ego. He saved my life.
That's right.
Not too many people can say they've had their lives saved by a computer program.
Luck, Makoto. Pure luck. Yup. Yep.
I imagine it was a learning experience for you.
Yo!
Kodo! What was it like hanging out in the spirit world?
I didn't go to the spirit world.
You know?
Did you get to talk to her?
Who?
Miss Cleo.
No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world. I mean, who the heck's Miss Cleo?
Very Cleopatra, I would say.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Wow.
Explain.
Yes.
Explain what?
Hmm.
Is it okay that you're here when the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all.
Reaction.
I need to tell you all about the last class trial.
Last class trial?
In other words,
We are going to redo Mukuro's trial.
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right?
No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer. And of course it's not me or any of you.
Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
You're saying the mastermind killed Makuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You? Spotted the trap, but did you, Makoto?
His face.
You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
And Mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules?
They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I can recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean!
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again. Later.
So, knowing all of this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mikuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind?
But there's more to it than that, correct?
Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Every last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh no!
Everyone?
I hate you.
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master.
I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
Assertions.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
But figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries.
It's a pretty tall friggin' order, man.
Maybe, but this time the trial's different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries.
I'm not so sure about that.
Huh?
I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone.
Yeah, we saw Byakuya holding Toko's back.
You can agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought, too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his.
Hint?
It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint.
Oh, polarizing. Oh, I gotta.
That's a very
Sure.
bad one.
Yeah.
Sure, I told you this already, but
No, that's not a great one.
That's a very bad one because polarizing is literally a word.
Yeah, that's what. Because I was thinking of it as
Like-
polarizing the word.
Mm-hmm.
this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he'd have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game.
Then the mastermind is. There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
That's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are people standing right here. Need I continue, or did you get it now?
What?
You're saying the mastermind
No
is
way.
one of us?
You can't be serious.
Wait, we can't say that for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might just said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
I was confused.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility.
And that is one possibility we can't ignore.
Yeah. I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair? So they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible.
But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right, right?
Maybe, Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all of the dialogue and actions beforehand.
In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us.
Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation.
Well, maybe, but still.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look
Okay.
wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
How very magnanimous
Magnanimous. Yeah.
of him
Yeah.
to unlock all the rooms.
That's
I'm sorry,
fine.
I don't English.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation.
But
I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can only rely on myself, on the Tagomi blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then,
after making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall.
Master! He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
do you blame him?
Without Master, the rest of you are like... coffee without cream. Without the cream. Or coffee. You're totally useless. So bye.
With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall.
Okay then.
And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That is right.
You know, which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm going to use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity.
God damn it.
Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall.
Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves.
What about you, Hina? Your options are go alone or go with Makoto.
I guess we'll do the same thing.
It's an obvious choice.
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else.
You're not useless. If you hadn't been there, I would have died.
Makoto! That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later.
Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed.
So, you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us.
I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school have been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school.
We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary.
With that, Kyoko was gone. Leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. That was a normal voice, not this thinking voice. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind would be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. Investigate. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Monokuma's file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body.
I know, right? I love it.
Cat jamming it up over here.
He had also been struck in the head with an object that is about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is.
Same, Mario.
So, where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder. Which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started.
Places to check has been added to the two bullets. Okay. Areas to visit. Start at the top of the school and work your way down. Okie dokie. First, let me save. And then, I'm actually gonna go get some water. I'm gonna get some water.
Good.
And go to the bathroom and such. So, I can't find it. No? You heard nothing. You saw nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing. Nothing happened. We're gonna take a very short break while I go go do that. I'm back. Pew. Okay, I'm back. Let's do this. I said work from top down. So top is 5th floor. This looks like a morgue.
Is everyone ready?
Is that everyone?
Yeah.
Did anyone else go anywhere?
I mean, I went to get something to drink. Took a bathroom break.
Jadon's ready.
Well, here I am in the bio lab. Besides, it's just me for now.
Yeah, but still. I don't know if Horizon's back yet, so we'll wait. How is everyone, by the way? How is everyone today?
Okay.
Yes, it does look like a morgue. Also, everyone should be drinking water.
I'm drinking grain water. Does that count?
As long as it's not yellow, it should be fine.
I'm alive? That's good that you're
It's
alive.
goldenish. Goldenish grain
Roku.
water. What?
Broker, what are you
Should we
drinking?
be concerned?
It's just beer.
Oh,
Great. Oh my
Green?
god. Oh.
Grain.
oh,
Grain.
Grain
I
water. I'm
understood
gonna.
green, and I was like, what weird energy drink is he drinking now?
Wow.
I
Guess
don't
I should go to bed.
That's for me. Thank you. Thank you for the head pass. Thank you. Hi Horizon, are you back?
Well, here I am in the bio lab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold?
It's a morgue.
So cold. And why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out.
Well, it's probably cold because of the bodies.
There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. I've seen something like this before.
I want you to open up and somebody's body from the game shows up.
That's it. I've seen these kind of things in horror movies and stuff. Sorry to plug someone else's Twitch star, but just like Waffles' spooky stream last Friday.
So it's just talking about bodies.
I see that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The incinerator.
Oh my god, I love waffles and spooks.
I've been watching the VODs because I can't watch Friday, but I've been yelling at the VOD.
Oh my god, you have. Oh, it's painful. It is painful being there sometimes, but it's also hilarious. So it works out.
It's a fridge of some kind. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around.
let's actually count how many of the fridges are on. 2, 4,
2, 4, 6.
9. 9 of them were on. That's
And
7
there
are on.
is
16 total.
there is 16 total.
Mhm.
Oh.
5 people are
Wait,
still alive.
who
One
do we
is
have?
in the garden and one is the master. Yeah. Yeah. Is he?
Got
I assume
Makoto.
they didn't. Well, shit. The question is the corpse still laying in the garden?
We'll have to
That's
go
a good
find
question.
out.
Yeah.
I think
I
it's
mean,
on
I would
our.
assume so.
Because
on our
no matter
list.
what,
Trial
there's
was
one
technically-
missing. There is one missing, at least, or at least one more, other than the corpse in the garden. We have 5 people alive. Then we have the corpse in the garden, which would make 6.
You have 6
We're
people
16.
alive. You have 6
There's-
people alive.
There's 6 people alive. Oh,
Makoto, Toko, Byakuya,
5?
Kyoko, Hina, and
Hero.
I'm sorry, it's
Hero.
Oh, Hero. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's Nate. Well, then
Then
the one that's missing is the one in the garden.
The body in the garden, yeah.
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 There's a
Welcome,
stack of
Paladin.
tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately.
Actually, that's a pretty good point that it's there.
Yeah.
We have to look at this side too.
Open whatever.
You just said this.
There's some kind of weird
Oh.
something. And on the left
Look
side,
into the
there's a
wall.
bunch of glowing blue lights. But only some of the lights are on. The ones on the left. The right-hand lights are off. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instructional manual.
We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know the automated systems have been activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package.
I love that. That was so
This
good.
is the instruction manual for the fridge? Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It's some kind of makeshift morgue.
Yep, it's a morgue. Hana, welcome. How are you? Palette, how are you? It was great though. It was great, Horizon. Biolab secret has been added.
And about those lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is...
Biolab lights has been added.
I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died. And that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation and get out of this freezer. I don't have any other option.
It won't let me get out though. Thank you. Okay, so we did that. We still have to do the garden and the dojo, I think.
Well, we'll see if the
Yeah,
body
let's
is-
quickly check if the corpse is still in the garden.
I feel like it should be, no?
Dum dum dum. Nope, it's cleared.
It's not. That means there's a corpse missing.
Yep.
Oof.
I mean, I
Well,
would figured we were executed.
that's true.
Yeah, like
True.
the trial
True.
was.
And after every class trial, which had ended with our execution, everything was spick and span cleaned up.
That's true.
That means there is one corpse missing,
Mm-hmm.
which means there's potentially a second,
I mean,
seventh person
that's-
alive.
That kind of solidifies the fact that someone else is. There's a dead man walking, or a dead woman walking.
Yeah. Now let's think about this. The only person that, according to the school rules,
One moment, let me go get my
still
water.
can be alive is Junko.
Yeah.
For the very simple reason that all of the other deaths have, according to the rules, or in accordance with the rules, have caused a trial, and the others were all executed. So the only person who can be the seventh person is Junko, under the assumption that the mercenary person whose name I forgot was the person that died.
Mukuro.
One moment, there's a
Mukuro.
notification. What was the
Mukuro
notification? That was stepped away from my computer for 1 second.
You got raid.
I gotta raid Betsy. Thank you for the
Yeah,
raid.
raided.
How was your stream? Thank you very much for the raid. How was your stream? What'd you do? Would you play? Betsy is an amazing artist who did some amazing art of Star. It's good, very chill, very vibe. I drew. Ooh, what'd you draw? Share. Share. It will time you out for 1 second. Or just whisper it to one of my mods and then they'll post it.
It drew Corona.
Corone.
Yubi.
Yubi.
Yobe.
I like some silly doodles. Doodles are fun. I love doodles. We are playing Danganronpa. Welcome, Raiders. JC, thank you very much for the follow. Yes, Yubi. Mine is Hoi. My name is Star. I don't draw, but I play games. My friends. Today we're playing Danganronpa. Number 1. And we're doing chapter 6. We just started the investigation. And it's no spoilers, please. No spoilers. And we have some very lovely voice actors who are my friends joining me. Okay, go.
Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here?
So not here.
Where are the chickens?
Chickens.
Chickens! There are still just the 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more than that.
I'm still going with Hina ate it.
No, she definitely did.
100% she did.
Maybe the body is inside the tool shed.
That's cool to have a bunch of Insta voice act for you. Yeah, originally it was just me and Arya. But there were 15 students. Right now there's only like 6, like 5 or 6. But there were 15. That was a lot. So I forced my friends to help me. And Edemus? Edemus? Is that how you say it? Edia. Edia. I'm gonna call you Edia. No. No. Well, I am not good with names. Maybe I'll just call you VR. I don't know. Anyway, welcome. Welcome. You can say how you want. Okay.
I better check just to be sure. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not in here either, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I'd better look into it.
Tarp.
The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. Which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp in one corner of the tarp. It says biolab?
We're fucking blind.
Yeah, no, that's...
Makoto was just blind. We already knew that.
But this means that the corpse probably also came from the biolab and therefore probably already was dead.
That's a good possibility. Yeah,
that's true.
So that would explain that why they're so.
Which means if we go down a bit further,
if it's
Mukuro already
different...
was dead, and the only person that wasn't definitely identified. Junko was Mukuro?
No.
If they used some of one of the bodies in the biolab, then the question to be asked is, where is Mukuro's body?
No, we know it was Mukuro's body because of the tattoo.
Oh yeah, it was Mukuro's body because it was her
But it was
tattoo.
Mukuro's body wearing Junko's clothes. So the question is...
We've never seen what Mukuro looks like, have we?
We saw her shoes though, we saw her shoes and we also saw the nails, and it is, I'm 99% certain that was what Junko had on her character's right.
I'm pretty sure the ultimate soldier would not be wearing like stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Then I don't know.
This originally came from the biolab.
Tarp has been added to the truth bullets. Yes, let's leave the area, please.
It's a trap! Oh nope, wait, just a tarp. That's all I really needed to check here.
Okay, let's go. Dojo. Oh boy.
It's a Toko.
Oh boy.
Oh, Toko. So this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting that you want me out of your sight?
No, that's not it at all. I just thought that
Yeah.
I
just thought maybe you'd found a clue.
Well, we haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back! Give me back my precious time!
Calm down, Joko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now?
You know, she has a point there. You should never, ever tell a lady to calm down.
When everyone finds it out, I'm gonna call you good for nothing.
Nobody's gonna say that.
Master will.
I'm not sure I can disagree with that.
I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me?
Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going.
Okay, bye-bye.
As Makoto slowly backs through the door, closes the door, and never looks back.
Yup.
Yeah, Makoto just slowly backs away. There's obviously nothing to see here.
we're just not even gonna.
Hey, Makoto.
Can I lock this door?
Makoto, are you here to look around too?
Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But...
Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it. I'll open it, Hina.
I mean...
I'll open it, let me open it! Cause it might explode, right? And that really sucks, so... You open it.
You've already been denied his death once, Makoto.
You're already a dead man walking. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up.
No, she is.
Okay, so I guess I'll open it.
Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded.
Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it.
Okay, go ahead.
Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected.
Ew.
Okay then.
There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was...
Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though. Looks like some kind of military installation or something.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? If Fumi'd probably freak out if he saw it.
Cockpit?
So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Thank good that means.
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons.
Hold it! You can't just... or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Uh-huh. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push?
I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center?
Data center? I took a good look at the control panel. And I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center... that's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here.
There's some kind of hatch on the floor. Right now, I need to go check out the data center.
No, open.
Maltesers aren't all that, Arya.
No, open the hatch. No, open the... I don't know what's in the hatch. What are Maltesers?
They're like a crunchy puff with chocolate cover.
Eh?
I think we have something like that. Oh yeah, we have something like that, Star, or Whoppers.
Let me Google this, hold on.
If you literally Google Maltesers, it literally looks like a Whoppers. A Whoppers candy.
There's a picture in new chat. Here's one
Yeah.
with an open center.
Yeah, that literally looks like a Whoppers for us. They're malt balls.
Oh, it even says Whoppers are a similar product.
Yep.
They're just made by different companies. Oh, I see. I'm eating a brownie.
I've got jelly beans.
Potato
Those
chips.
I was about to say those same jelly beans I had from the other day. When freaking Ruku told me to eat the rest of them. I still have them. Yes.
Is that Monokuma? Hey!
Oh my god.
That's your voice, Star.
Grr!
Yeah.
Give me all your donuts.
That's so adorable.
Is that you, Hina?
What? Oh man, busted. How did you know?
Because donuts.
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup?
You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button.
Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Oh man.
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. First off, Hina is crazy. Second off, the room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside.
Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now?
Monokuma.
Huh? What do you mean?
What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma.
Monokuma? What? For real?
Yup. Looks like the panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Kyoko's theory was right.
But if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school the whole time, right?
I guess that would have to be true.
Yeah.
But if that is true,
Okay, we've already been through this twice. Do I have to read this again? Or does she have to read this again? Done
Yes.
it twice already.
yes, do it again.
Yes. Yes.
Do it again.
Yes.
It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
Oh yeah, you like repeating yourself, don't you? You already said that twice.
Oh my god, Boo-Boo shush.
And the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? She's just
Monokuma
writing
control
multiple
has
ways
been
of
added to
killing my
this.
character in D&D now.
Probably. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Oh, okay.
What about you? Is everything okay?
'Cause, I mean,
Oh, well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something?
I can't say it isn't possible. But I really hope it's not true.
So, like,
so,
you wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out.
Like the hatch. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going?
Yeah. Okay, open the hatch first.
Open the hatch!
No, let him open the hatch. What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry up and get out of here. Oh god, really?
The mastermind's probably in the hatch. That's
Yeah.
probably why they won't let you.
Pretty much. That's what I was thinking.
God
Yep.
damn it.
Right there.
As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that?
The door. It's just locked on its own.
What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right. It's locked, but why?
Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted.
Monokuma!
Just a second.
Hey, no fair. You can't just go around restricting whatever you
I was
feel
about to be like, man, it's amazing. But I forget the two dumbest people are the ones
Yeah,
that
the two stupid people are there.
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving.
Then, that room.
Yep.
Yes, you stupid idiot. As even you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So, right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correct, Mundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
The hatch.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
It sounded like it was like metal being lifted up or something.
You were sure you were as thorough as you could have been?
No, because it wouldn't let me.
We were as thorough as we could have been, yes. Not as thorough as we wanted to be.
Yes.
Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch?
Yes,
wanted
twice.
to.
We have 3 times. No way!
Should have listened to the voices in your head, Makoto.
Hatch on the floor?
The thing is Makoto multiple times was like, nah, we don't need this. We need to
Yep.
go.
Too bad. And that was your one big chance and you blew it.
Too bad.
And of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace.
He's gone, but
So,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there?
In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the room, that proves it for sure.
huh?
Then, when I said we should leave... Real story. Thank you very much for the follow.
This actually shows us another interesting thing. There doesn't seem to be anything like an autopilot, because
Nope.
otherwise he wouldn't have had to kick us out of there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, essentially, it's probably safe to say that Junko is the mastermind and none of the others, because the others always were present when he was present.
Yeah, the thing is, if Makoto is smart, he can just go looking around for everyone in the school now.
Mm-hmm.
And if
You
he
just
meets
have to get
everyone, he
everyone-
knows that is not one of these.
I mean,
or
in,
one of
in the
class-
trial, Monokuma is there and all the others are there.
Also that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well,
And who
that
wasn't?
hatch-
And who wasn't there for the first trial?
Junko.
Sakuya and Junko. Sakuya was
Junko.
dead.
Sakuya. I forgot about Sakuya.
Oh, don't worry.
Everyone forgets about Sayaka.
There we go.
Exactly. We didn't even fucking remember her name right.
Mhm.
Well, that hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most out of the time we have left.
You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You've got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later.
Hina took off at full sprint. And I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward.
Alright.
It's the headmaster's room, right?
Yeah. That one was closed off.
Was the office open before?
I don't know. No,
Yeah,
wait.
the room was open
yeah,
before.
Yeah, because this was the plant.
Yeah.
The headmaster room was the yeah.
Fancy.
Why am I not
This-
surprised here?
Oh, hey, the swords!
Swords?
Left side.
Oh, there. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself.
Makoto. Let's see.
A moment. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I thought I heard a weird noise. And I didn't want to be alone. Okay. There we go. There it is, okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm very sorry. Oh, that's why I couldn't hear you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had my headset turned down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Buddick.
No penny.
Buddick.
No penny.
Oh boy. Okay. There we go.
Ah, Yakuya. I'm sorry, should we? Oh, yeah. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. Shield?
Shield? Where's the...
I don't know why there's a shield.
I'm just trying to find the shield.
I don't see a shield either. The bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books.
Aria being heaven.
Right here, the shield. Right there. This one.
That doesn't look like a shield.
That's not a shield, that's a kabuto. That's the headgear of a samurai.
Yeah.
Then...
Exactly.
I thought it was this. I don't know then.
No, yeah, that's the helmet. Unless they meant armor and not shield. But...
Come on.
Hey, Makoto.
Is he really gonna be fucking... Yeah, I was about to say, does he feel touchy because we're ignoring him?
You think I'll forget that? Just because you're you?
Such ignorance.
When we get out of here, remember this moment. Yakuya will remember this.
Can I click on it now?
Come on. Not
Oh,
Makoto!
damn, I
I
really
have
didn't want
needs!
I have needs.
Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting?
What do you mean, something interesting?
Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk.
Class 78. Student registry?
It contains profiles for all of us. And Mikuro.
So, in other words,
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us.
Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room,
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned Class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that name. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there,
In other
along with
words-
hers, there could be no doubt. Mukuro was a student here at Homespring Academy, just like the rest of us.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it.
But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm talking about when she stole it.
Did she only take part of it?
The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry.
Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point?
She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page.
The first page?
Correct. Mukuro's profile
damn.
actually contains 2 pages.
What?
So, in other words,
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have.
Arya said this is the important music.
Yeah.
What kind of information is it?
Why do you ask me to explain every little thing to you? You can read, can't you?
No, I can't.
Why are you playing this game then? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself.
I'm playing for the pictures.
Interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue.
I was half listening to Byakuya, so I skimmed through the report.
Well, that's what she looked like.
Mukuro reappeared.
Oh.
I mean, you said you were doing the green text, so I was
Oh,
kind
that's
of
true.
waiting on you.
Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Henry. When she enters Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures.
Mukuro was a part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the Mastermind seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of.
Well, it did just say they had to take it any means necessary, basically.
They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto?
Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should know. Kyoto?
What is it?
Oh no. Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before? A girl
That's true.
who seemed to be included as part of our class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is.
What Byakuya, it's not enough that her picture is right next to her name and the rest of her file.
And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5'7" She's taller than me. 7 pounds. I only weigh a little bit more. And it even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32.
Why are those her vitals?
I don't know. That's
Those
not
are
what
the
vitals
3 sizes,
is.
not the vitals.
That's
but
not
I
our
mean,
vitals.
well, what do you think? Well, I mean, there might be vitals to be up there.
It's the vital information for all the weeps out there.
What do I think? I think there are some nice vitals. I mean, are you asking me like if she was She has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You're hopeless, idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is, you might want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean?
Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro's?
We
Is that
figured
what
that
he's
out.
saying? Yeah.
We figured that out before they did.
Yup. Yup.
Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible. But it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business.
So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy.
Mukuro's profile has been added to the chat boards.
Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention.
That was quick star.
Yeah.
He wasn't even done reading that yet.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah, I sped up because I saw that you pressed the button.
Advice? For me?
You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well.
It's not that we're getting along. She's just done a lot to help me.
Well, don't put too much faith in her.
Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford.
What are you saying?
Just what I think. Call it a hunch.
Shut up, Byakuya. We already tried to die for her. What more do you want?
That's very
A
true.
hunch.
But my hunches tend to be proven right. The device is free this time. Take it or don't. As you will.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks.
Okay, can I finally click on this?
Class 78, student registry. Apparently, that's us. There's profiles on me and everyone I met at the beginning, and Mukuro. Just like us, Mukuro was apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. Mukuro Ikusaba, part of the Ultimate Despair. Which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. But then, why would the Mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? There's an exclamation mark. Does that mean we still have something to do in there?
Yeah.
They're all still going to be there for now because you haven't finished section.
Everything. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it seems like a
Guess the second floor of the dorms is the only thing we have left.
So I gotta go to first footsteps. And then go to the stair, right? Yeah.
The gates open.
Throw wide the gates.
We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms. Which means I have to do it.
Oh.
This is the second floor of the dorms?
Not an ominous door at the end at all.
Not an ominous blood splatter in the middle of the fucking hallway. It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here already, or something.
Okay. And with that cliffhanger, we've been going for about 2.5 hours now.
Wow.
With that cliffhanger, see, this is how I get people to come back.
You don't have to get people to come back. We're coming back anyway.
Well, I know you guys are. You guys have to. Oh boy, I love you guys.
I mean, like, Cookie's always like, "Huh, have you finished your stuff yet so we can watch the rest of the anime?" And I'm like, nope. Nope.
This is why.
I've should have been like, no, stars mean.
Yes. You can blame me, it's fine. That's fine. But thank you all very much once again. Please, everyone, please go show Dudley, Ryuko, Arya, and Horizon. Please go show them love. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it. Let me make sure I save again. Because
Yes.
I panicked.
Make sure
Okay.
you saved.
Okay. Make sure I save because I panicked. Okay. Let's find someone to rate, shall we? Yep. Let me see who's still streaming.
It's like,
It is. Yay, wait. We are gonna go raid. I could go. No, you know what? We're gonna go raid. Who are we gonna raid? That next. No, we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid. We haven't raided them in a while. Okay, this is gonna raid. There we go. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing The Walking Dead. And Friday we're gonna be doing Ibn Hab. Our Descent into Hell with waffles. That'll be fun. I'm not gonna be crying at all. No. Yeah. It'll be lots of fun. Insiders among us, so thank you everyone. Thank you Deadly, Ruku, Arya, Horizon for joining once again.
What?
I love you all. Alright.
Love you too.
Good night. Sweet dreams. I let all your wishes come true. Bye-bye.